Hey family, welcome to Scorpio Intuitions. So family, go ahead, like and subscribe, hit that notification button. We're gonna dive into this energy. This is gonna be, the question is how to get this person off my mind. A lot of times, we get into situationships, relationships, and it's just hard to stop thinking about somebody especially somebody that you once cared for and somebody that you invested time and energy into. Not just that, but you done gave your beautiful body to as well. And you just like, well, I can't stop thinking about this person. So we're going to dive into the energy to see what advice the spirit have for those who are in situationships where it's kind of hard to get that person off of your mind to move forward. Let's get in it. Most High, thank you for my Scorpios. Thank you for their life, their purpose, their very being. And I thank you for clearing their minds up of any unwanted thoughts or people. All right. Most High, when it's dealing with our powerful Scorpios, what is the advice you have for them to getting somebody off of their mind? Messages of clarity and truth. Messages of clarity and truth. Spirit says right now, it's very important, Scorpio, for you to trust yourself. Spirit says it's very important for you to accept the inner voice and understand that inner voice that is telling you certain things are there to guide you. And if there's a situation where it's hard to get somebody off your mind, Spirit says the truth is you really need to go within and understand why is it important to get this person off your mind. If they are not bringing anything to you, if they are not giving you the attention and the love that you desire, because most of the time when people plague our mind, it's because of the absence of their presence, the lack of communication, the lack of attention, respect, or just appreciation. And Spirit says when you trust yourself to know that somebody isn't good for you, but yet they still constantly take over your mind, your thoughts. Understand your thoughts, your mind is so important. And Spirit says because when you give your thoughts to someone else, or you allow someone else to override your thoughts, you are in a constant energy of giving them your power. What do you mean, Mercy? Well, y'all know how I say whatever you pay attention to, you give your power to, because you are allowing it to take your attention, meaning something that you can be putting on a situation or bringing in something that did not exist, meaning operating in your God energy, focusing on your own things. When you give something your power and you continually focus on it, you have the free will. You are obliging to giving them the attention that they are not giving to you. Spirit says you have to trust yourself to know that this person isn't giving me anything for me to be giving them all of my attention. So going back to how do you get this person off your mind? First, you have to understand that you have the power to direct your attention to whatever it is that you want to. See, we automatically just say, oh, I can't stop thinking about him. I don't know what to do. But when you realize you do have the authority over your thoughts, you do have power over your emotions, you do have the authority to change the way you feel about a situation. Acknowledge the way you feel. That's one step. Acknowledge, okay, I'm sad. I'm sad this motherfucker gone. I'm sad. I'm sad he ain't calling me back. I'm sad I can't get it. I'm sad that they chose somebody else over me. Acknowledge that feeling. It's happening. That shit happened. You really feel some type of way. We all do. Now, as you acknowledge it, acknowledge that presence of that feeling. Now you pop into awareness. You know what? I have authority not to want to think about this no more. You hear me? Because you have to know how powerful you are, so you will know the capabilities, so you can roam in that authority. Now, once you start realizing, okay, I felt that way. I feel this way. This is feeling it. Now I'm trusting myself because I know this is something that I don't want to think about. And then but then I go within that inner voice knowing that I have control over what I think about. So how do I counteract this feeling now? affirmations. What? Why? Because when you speak things, they come into existence. Why? Because now you're tapping into the understanding that you have the ability to remove a thought from your mind. Why? Because you have control over your power. So what you do now? Okay, trust myself, I don't need this. I've acknowledged how this shit is making me feel. I do have authority over how I feel. I have authority over my emotions as well. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Let me start speaking against what I'm feeling. Why? Because my mind gonna have to follow what the fuck I say. But you have to be strong enough to want to really get those thoughts out of your mind. See, a lot of people, y'all be wanting to forget about. So when you say, oh, I don't know why I can't stop this, but you're not actively trying to forget. You want to be in that sorrow mode. Some people like attention. Some people like to play the blame game. Me, I don't. Because motherfucker like me, shit, if I'm going through something, I ain't going to be talking to nobody any goddamn way. It's just going to be me, myself, and I. So with that, I don't give a fuck about how nobody feel. I don't want you to feel like I'm the victim, because I ain't no victim. I'm a conqueror. I'm a God. I get what the fuck I want, and I'm going to get these thoughts out of my goddamn head about this motherfucker. So what I have to do is I trust myself to know this is not helping me out, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm affirming this is no longer bothering me. You feel me? Because this motherfucker didn't deserve me anyway. Or this person didn't appreciate my true gangster, my true G, my loyalty. They didn't understand it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus that energy solely on me. Why? Because I trust that I am the bringer of my happiness, of my life. I know that I am in control of my feelings, and I choose every day to be happy. I choose every day to want to inspire and lift up the vibration of the world. So now I'm like, shit, I start thinking about me. Well, I ain't had no thoughts about this person. Why? Because I'm trusting that this is something that I need not be attaching myself to. And this goes for situations as well. If you're going through a court case, a trial, or something, look, I done been through all of that shit. I ain't gonna even lie to you, family. And you need to not only get the person off your mind, but get a situation off your mind. First of all, I'm seeing a situation going in the best possible way. Why? Because worrying ain't done shit but bring the shit you don't want to you. So if I know my thoughts create my reality, and I know I'm dealing with a situation that I'm worried about, I keep thinking about, I can't get it off my mind, like, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see it happening in the best possible way. I'm gonna invade my mind with the thought of the situation going in my favor so much that I've replaced the worry part with the part of me commanding and changing the outcome. With that person, okay, I'm replacing that thought with this person coming back kissing my ass, because I'm going to be doing better than I am doing when I was with them. So when you start replacing your mind with positive ideas and the best possible outcome for yourself in that situation, then you're replacing those thoughts with a particular person or situation that you do not want to be there. And this is only if you truly want to get somebody off of your mind. See, you have to put you first. And it all boils down to self-love. It all boils down to what do you feel that you are deserving of. And when you realize you have more authority over everything that's going on in your life, then you start acting as though you are walking in that authority. That's just like, hell, a mere peasant will walk amongst the crowd in a different type of way than a king, right? Why? Because of that authority, which they know that they have authority over situations, people, places, and things. Spirit says you gotta walk it like you talk it. Walk it like you know that you deserve it. Walk it like you really want somebody out your mind. Say, you know what, this shit is not bringing me no joy. What you do? Let me go work on my physical. And then not just that, how to get situations, people off your mind. Is as you start affirming things, you start working out your body. Why? Because something about the physical, the moving, it kind of helps clear the mind. It does something. And then be mindful on what you eat, because you know the type of chemicals and things that's in your food does affect your emotions. And then you got to be mindful on the things that you listen to. Understand, whatever you give your attention to, you get all sad, can't stop thinking. You go straight to the music that make you think about the motherfucker the most. And then you're giving your attention to it, the situation, which is continually plaguing your mind with somebody that you say you don't want to be thinking about no more. Spirit says, but only you can prevent forest fires in your life. And if you choose not to want somebody in your plague in your mind like that, Spirit says you have the choice to boot they motherfucking ass out. Because can't nobody stay in my motherfucking head rent-free. Alright, family, I love you. Love yourself. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. And y'all go follow other channels. SwiftIntuitions. I'm about to start doing videos on there too. A whole lot of them. So y'all go show love, Scorpios. Bye, family. Remember, we the gods and they can't do shit about it. We have awakened.